All right, man. So today I'm talking about a movie that is amazing that we probably will never get to see. And I'm talking about the biggest movie of next year and a lot about it. What do you got for me?
Well, I got ancient civilizations, conspiracies, and hidden technologies. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So let's get into it.
Let's jump in, dude. I love it. So, man, I got my disappointed face on. You like the end of Loki season 2?
Yeah.
Him with the green time. It sounds like something I would make up. It really does.
A ghost, a ghoul, a goblin, a monster, a werewolf.
Went on and wrote in the comments. I was going to say that came out great.
You're off to a great start.
Yeah. We got some fun stuff planned today. We got some goods. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast Never Sleeps. Yeah, happy to have you. So, guys, we got a lot of fun stuff we're going to be diving into. What is that?
A dog.
Okay.
The dog guy, whatever he is.
Okay.
It just showed the dog guy. You don't remember the dog guy?
Oh, yeah. I literally did the impression of it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. So, dude, do you want me to start off? Because I'll start us off. Giving life, what's up, my guy?
So, yeah, let's start off today with Conspiracy Corner. I think this is a fun new segment we're going to start doing more regularly, I think.
Wait,
and we have some requests for conspiracies in the chat sometimes.
We do.
Let's
you're
do
saying
that.
start with the Conspiracy Corner.
Exactly.
Dude, that's stellar. I love that.
Yeah, I like the bookcase, like the secret room.
Yeah.
Look at the book that's on the shelf.
And I love, of
Roswell.
course, David Grush. We have all that cool stuff back there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Conspiracy Corner. What do we got for Conspiracy Corner today, Jay?
Well, something's happened recently, and it's been all over the news, so I'm sure you've heard about the Texas wildfires. You heard about this?
You heard about this? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so it's crazy, right? So over 1 million acres destroyed.
Gone.
It's unreal. 70% of Hemp Hill wiped off the map, and remember that for later. There's a little Easter egg there.
You laying pipe for Easter eggs and groundwork?
Yeah.
All right.
And we know that last year we had these crazy fires in Maui. You remember there was a conspiracy associated with the Maui fires. What was the conspiracy?
So from what I remember, and fill in any blanks, was that basically there was like lasers from space being shot down, and that is what was catching everything on fire.
Right.
But there's also this thing about like blue tarps, or like if you have a certain type of color that it could be resistant to it. So some things were resistant.
Wild conspiracy, right?
Wild, yeah.
Why would we be shooting space lasers? Who would be doing it? Burning things. So if I told you that the Texas wildfires, there were lasers involved, and some people caught this on video, what would you call that?
Oh, I'd call that evidence for the conspiracies in theory.
Yeah. So let's take a look. This video was shot during the wildfires, and I want to look at this with you.
Okay.
Because if there's lasers involved in 2 major wildfires that devastate an entire area, we have to start asking, is it a conspiracy? Or is
for real.
there something going on?
We'll find out right now. Okay,
No.
this is the video?
Yeah.
What the is that, dude?
And it plays through a few times. Look at that.
Is that, dude?
This is in Texas during the wildfires.
Yeah.
Is that?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the is that?
It's even like you can see
What
the
the
lightning
F is
behind
that?
it, the storm that's going on,
Is that?
and you can play this too. Even NASA.
Oh, play this?
Sure. Yeah. Even NASA has been catching these lasers on their satellites. There they go.
What was that?
That's them right there. So that's strange, right? So NASA satellites are picking these things up.
What?
So what are we actually looking
Hold on.
at here?
Load at 50%. Let me see this one. Dude.
Isn't that wild?
Is that a UFO? Is
And
that a
they're
laser? What is
green again. So green lasers shot from space. Those were headed towards somewhere in Japan. And I'd love to know if there was some sort of activity in Japan.
Like some wildfire or something in Japan.
A tsunami or some different. So why did we start putting lasers in space, and what were we going to use them for? I found a video that's pretty old. It's about 9 years old. And they started talking about using lasers in space and what they were going to use them for. So let's watch this video here. And I think this might help us put the pieces together in this conspiracy.
Really?
Yeah.
CTB, what's up?
Hey there.
There she is. There she is.
Learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. That's right. Lasers now could one day manipulate rain and
This is
lightning.
9 years old.
Morning contributor Michio Kaku is a physics professor at City College of New York. Professor, nice to see you.
I've accomplished
Extraordinary seeing Al
nothing.
Gore and Bill Clinton there together, Charlie, wasn't it? That's right. Yeah, they did not get into this discussion.
Yeah.
It is fascinating. I mean, lasers really to change the weather?
That's right. Well, as Mark Twain once famously said, everyone complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it.
He is an
Well,
entertaining
instead
guy,
of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the
9 years
laboratory so
ago.
far, it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams.
Does that
by
make
firing
sense?
trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons.
Check it
creating what
out.
are
So
called
9
ions.
years ago, we have this idea we're going to start creating rain, which is a good thing, right? Sometimes we need that.
It's a brilliant, fucking essential idea. Yeah.
We want to be able to
Droughts?
control the
No
weather.
more.
I've seen documentation that goes back as far as World War II, talking about weather manipulation and the ability to use the weather as a weapon. So if we have this technology out there for cloud seeding, right, and for creating weather, what stops us from using that same technology to aim it instead of at the clouds, but at the ground?
To aim it at civilization. So let me ask you this. Considering, my guy, that this is Conspiracy Corner.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you think about, do you remember the movie Interstellar?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the plight was on Earth where they wanted to find a new civilization?
They couldn't grow food, right?
They couldn't grow food. There was a drought and there was dust storms and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's sort of like if this stuff were to go haywire, or if like something were to go wrong, or even like a geostorm situation, right? So question to you, my friend, what do you think the probability, if this stuff is real, weather manipulation and lasers, what's the probability of it going into the wrong hands, or of it, getting too wild where we're like, oh, now we're fucked?
What's the probability of it being misused? 100%.
Yeah, 100. Like there's not 1.1% that there's a chance that it won't be misused.
Yeah, I think 100% chance that someone's going to use it for the wrong reasons.
To what scale, I guess, is the question?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And I mean, certain areas that are being targeted are areas. So this was the Panhandle. You can grow crops there. Hemp Hill, right? 70% of it destroyed.
Sounds like a dope joint, though, brother. Get
If
it?
you
No
wanted
pun intended.
real estate on the cheap, in certain areas that are able to either grow crops or be used for building massive resorts or
Or
whatever.
building crops
Right.
in massive resorts.
How do you get these prices? Because prices of real estate is crazy, right? I mean, if you had the ability and you had
Like you fucking just tear it all down just so you could rebuild on the cheap. That's
so
what
you
you're
could
saying?
buy it cheap, yeah. So it's
That's what a lot of people think Oprah did, bro.
that was the
In the fucking
conspiracy.
Maui.
Right.
Yeah.
So who's aiming these lasers? There is a conspiracy theory
It's the US
involving.
government.
No, Microsoft, former
Bill
Microsoft
Gates.
CEO Bill Gates, that he has his eye on farmland in that area, and now it's going to be pretty darn cheap to buy. So if that's true, and we see that sale happen, or let's just see who benefits from this. We like with the Maui fires. Let's see who ends up benefiting from this disaster, and then you might be able to follow that thread back to the source. But it's just strange to me that 9 years ago we talk about having this and putting this into use. We know certain places around the globe use it.
Yeah.
And now we have two instances, Maui and Texas, where we're seeing video of lasers in places where massive wildfires
And that's
are
just
taking
the stuff we're certain of because it's in our backyard.
Yeah.
It's in
Interesting, and to the point with Maui, there was this speech that Biden gave where there was a very interesting soundbite. So I thought to end this conspiracy corner.
Okay, hold on. Yes.
Yeah.
Finish your sentence.
we'll show this video and what he had to say about it. Which
Two
is
things
funny.
I want to say before we show this. Chase Mack, I know you were insistent upon it, so we got the Conspiracy Corner just for you, buddy.
Yeah.
And we also have...
And what do you think about this conspiracy? Let's hear from the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Come on,
Given
guys.
Life is what he thinks.
Yeah.
He thinks it sounds like the last 007 movie.
Right, yeah.
That one, remember where they had the laser they shot from the sky?
Heck yeah.
Die Another Day?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, 007, there was a great video game that it was sort of like its own movie, right? But it was a video game that you played.
Okay.
The only shitty thing was, guess what his James Bond car was in the game?
It's not the Aston?
No.
What was it?
It was a Porsche Cayenne.
That's weird.
It was so weird. It was a Cayenne. It was an SUV.
Makes no sense.
But dude, the game was so good.
Slappers only, though.
Yeah, right. No, it was
whole
it was bro. You had like all the
karate
tech.
chops.
Like there was like an RC car that you got to like move around. You
Yeah.
had so much shit. Like it was awesome.
That's
Chase
cool.
said yes to the Conspiracy Corner. So but yeah, let's watch this video and then I want to hear from the audience and I want to hear our takes of who we think's actually doing this and if we think it's actually real.
Yeah, is this really happening? It's strange we're catching video of it.
Yeah.
So
if you fly over these areas that are burned to the ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because they had the right roof on it. And
Wait.
it rewinds itself. Don't worry.
Wait.
ground,
It rewinds
you'll see in the
itself.
midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because they had the right roof on it.
yeah.
And anyway, homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because they had the right roof on it. One home sitting there because they had the right roof on it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Right. So the conspiracy was that if you had a certain color that the laser would reflect off of, that it would keep that home safe,
Blue.
whatever it was. It could be a chair. But you'd see this
It could
big
be a
wreckage.
towel.
Yeah, a towel.
Yeah,
There's all
remember
this
that?
wreckage, everything burned, but then there's this one blue object that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Well, weird, right?
So probability, audience, you tell us probability. Jared, what do you think? Probability of this being a space laser from the USA.
It's so outlandish. I just can't. We need more evidence. We're getting some, but we need more. I can't.
So this and Texas aren't enough for you, or Maui and Texas aren't enough. For you.
I need to see who benefits. So if we get
So like what you need receipts like of
a few years
real
from
estate
now.
receipts or
right,
what?
a few years from now when we
Land
see
deeds and shit.
Yeah, when we see, well, we'll see it. We'll know when somebody starts building on this land that's been destroyed and who they are or what corporations are involved. If we start seeing something that looks a little strange and seeing people benefiting from this that are in a position to have some sort of technology like this, then I could say we might be able to put those pieces together. Right now, it is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
for me. Yeah,
I agree. I think it's silly. I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
but that's the best type.
Chase said, "What a strange thing to say. That is such an odd thing to say.
It is weird.
But we know
He's
how
not
Biden's
good at
brain
keeping
works.
secrets.
Well, I don't even know if it's that. We know how his brain works. He's probably thinking like,
Dude, the pipeline. Do you remember what he said about the pipeline?
oh, never mind. Fuck it. Yeah, no, go on.
No, that's pretty bad. He's not
What
good
did he say?
at keeping secrets.
What did he say?
So they asked him about the Nord Stream pipeline when Ukraine first was invaded. And he said, well, that pipeline won't exist anymore. What do you mean by that, sir? Just trust me, that pipeline, not going to be there.
I wish he did it as cool and
What?
cavalier as you're doing
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. He was like bragging, like,
Guys, so I do just want to say
that pipeline? Nah, don't worry about that. That's going to be taken care of. And then
soon
it's
enough.
blown up, and everyone's like, "Who did it?"
Oh, he's like all suave and smooth with it though.
Yeah.
Oh, that little pipeline.
With the glasses
We're
on,
gonna
the
see that
Ray-Bans.
pipeline very. Yeah, bro. Straight up. It's the best. Yeah. Straight up, that pipeline ain't gonna be here for very long, sweetheart. Yeah. That's a
Sir,
great
what
question.
do you mean by that, sir?
I'm talking to the lady right here.
Yeah.
That's a great question, though, darling. And I'll talk to you after the press conference.
Yeah, but what do you mean, like the pipeline won't be there?
Oh shit, yeah. It's a great question too.
I mean exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
That shit gonna be gone.
let me tell you something, baby. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Hey, You think I'm in charge? I got people pulling my string. Okay,
Could you imagine?
Remember that Backstreet Boys or NSYNC video? Remember that's me, baby. That's me. Dude, could you imagine Joe Biden?
The president needs his rest.
Yeah. No, I don't need shit, baby. I'm high on caffeine. Let's go.
He has what's his name comes in. And, it says it for him.
Yeah.
He means
he has his own translator. Yeah. Yeah, but his translator.
We gonna blow that shit up. Yeah.
It's the same translator.
Yeah. It has to be that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, when he brought him to the
press awards, whatever it is.
We make fun of politicians and the news.
Yeah.
Timey.
The press dinner there. That's what it is.
Dinner, but it's not dinner. Remember, we couldn't figure out.
It's called the press dinner. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's you're so close because it's called the other word for press and another word for like a dinner.
Okay.
It's called like
gala.
Yeah.
Who cares?
The news gala.
We know what it is.
We know what we're talking about.
But that was brilliant, and Obama was fun.
Dude, I know. But Luther. That's his name, Luther. Lex Luthor.
You had to calm him down at some point. You had to...
Yeah.
Luther. I like how he started get going, and Luther was like, well, damn. He started. Yeah. That was a good little switch up.
Speaking of Luther.
Yeah.
I got something to talk about, man.
Okay, let's do it. So that ends the conspiracy corner.
No. That ends the conspiracy corner.
Corner.
No. The conspiracy corner. I hope that if you go back, I did it like the same every single time.
Yeah.
That'd be the best. That's
yeah.
ideal.
No, that's a soundbite. You pushed the button. You didn't actually. That wasn't live.
Corner.
That's one too.
Yeah. But so speaking of space, and lasers, and Lex,
or
Luthor. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Superman.
Yeah.
Superman Legacy.
Yeah.
AKA.
Are you excited about this?
It's not. There's no movie called Superman Legacy. It's called just Superman now.
Oh, well, why?
I think so. James Gunn said that it was Superman Legacy until he wrote the final draft
and realized that
he's like,
what's his name? Is the real legacy of Superman and
Henry Cavill. This ain't shit. Yeah. He actually changed the name to Superman stepping all over the real Superman.
Superman multiverse version.
Superman. Yeah, this isn't our Superman. Cool. AKA this shit sucks. Yeah. But so yes, we have the cast list for the new Superman, not Superman Legacy, Superman, baby.
Okay, anything good in there? Anybody we're excited about?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Not only people, but characters.
Cool.
Okay, so here's what we got, my dude. I'm gonna go here so you can see it a little better. Does that help you at all?
If Lex is in the suit at any point in this film, I'm gonna hate it.
So, dude, there's a picture of Nicholas Hoult, who plays Lex Luthor.
Right, that's why I hate
with a shaved head. And it looks actually fucking pretty good.
Really?
Surprisingly so. So let's go through it. So, dude, I can't read this for shit. So let's
Dude, is that if I'm looking at this correctly,
and I'd like to think that I am.
Is that what's his name? The killer, the hired killer on the far right? That the Penguin uses and everybody uses?
Oh yeah. The bad guy. Yeah. So here's what we got. Okay. We got David what is it? Corn Sweat as Superman. Okay? That's on your far left.
That's his actual name.
David Corn Sweat, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Corn Sweat,
I laughed as if it was a joke.
Well, he's very handsome. He's okay. He just got cast as Superman. He's okay. Yeah. Then we have the beautiful Rachel whatever as
has she been anything that we any
she looks familiar as shit, movies? Right? Doesn't she?
She looks like the Twilight one.
She looks like a mix between like Kristen Stewart, Dakota Johnson, and the chick who was dating Marilyn Manson.
Okay. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? Yeah. She's in that show with the robot people in the West.
Yeah. Okay.
That little number.
Yeah.
And then we got Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Dude, tell me this isn't the best casting ever. Look at this guy, Jimmy Olsen, right here. Is that not perfect? That's like a 1-to-1, dude. Go. That's insane. Mm-hmm. And then we have this gorgeous specimen, Sarah Sampaio, as someone. Then we have Isabella Mercedes Marcade, whatever, as Hawk Girl.
That's her. No,
Hawk Girl, yeah.
That's a character.
Hawkman and Hawk Girl.
Hawk. Okay.
Hot girl. You thought I was saying hot girl?
I thought you were saying hot
That's
chick,
the
like
best.
hot girl the whole time.
Yeah. So we have her as a hot
like,
girl.
what? There's a
and like, what's her
character
name
named
though?
Hot
I'm like, it's hot
Girl.
bitch, bro. Yeah. Then we have Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, goddamn Green Lantern.
Cool. No way. What?
Great. Yeah.
He's a Green Lantern?
The
Good.
best
finally.
Green Lantern. Not, it's not what's his name?
Yeah.
The one.
The one from the other film.
Ryan Reynolds one,
Yeah.
or fucking whatever his name is. I can't think of it. But he plays Guy Gardner, which is like the most fitting version of him. He's like
That's
the quippy,
He's
it's perfect.
finally getting a good character.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean,
he's the one who
the
takes.
detachable kid was fun, but that's
we need
weak sauce.
Yeah.
He is the man. Yeah,
He's
he
the
deserves,
best. Him as Uncharted, I still think they could do it. Even though he's older, I still think they could do it.
That would be so silly.
I wouldn't mind at all.
You haven't watched his show recently, then, because he looks.
He's
his
old.
age,
No,
bro.
he's old.
Could not. Be.
Okay, but then we have this hot little number.
Okay.
Maria de Faria as the engineer, dude.
Okay.
Then does that guy look familiar from an X-Men movie, perhaps? The black gentleman. On the right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's playing Mr. Terrific.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Is he the stretchy one?
No, that's Plastic Man.
Okay.
Or Mr. Fantastic. That's funny.
No, there's this
Because there's a Mr. Fantastic from Marvel.
So
but
in
no,
the Flash show, I think they did Mr. Terrific.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
So he has like a T on his face,
Right.
as like a mask. But he also has like these T orbs that float around.
What does he
But he's like
do?
a super genius. He's
Okay.
like a super genius.
Okay, so they've got a few super people in this. It's
Yeah,
not
some
just
metahumans,
Superman.
bro.
Okay.
And then we got whatever this homeboy is. And
Yeah.
look at the casting though. It's like great fucking casting.
on the far right, is that killer?
Yeah, it is.
And so he's still playing. So he's part of this universe because in Gotham he played that character.
Oh, not that actor
show
playing
Gotham.
that character. No, different.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I was
I
asking.
thought you were the character. The character I think is the same. Chameleon, or I want to call him Chameleon. I know that's not his name, but it's something
No,
just
the
like that.
guy that works for the mafia that does all the hits.
Victor Zsasz.
Yes, he plays Zaz in Gotham.
Dude, the only part of what's that terrible movie? Harley Quinn and my fucking four women sidekicks.
The Renaissance of Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the abortion of Harley Quinn.
No, it was I can't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
No, it was called
Incubation.
the Knights Templar and Harley Quinn's fantabulous fucking abortion.
Yeah, no.
Emancipation of one.
There we go.
Harley Quinn's
Right.
vagine.
But then we get her in
Sirens. Is it no?
in the
whatever
movie
the
that
fuck it's
Given
called.
Life loves, and she slays it again.
Oh, the Suicide
So
Squad.
didn't
But
miss
no,
a step.
so what I was gonna say is no.
Yeah.
That movie, the best part is Victor Zsasz's character because he has that weird like
Is he Zaz in that?
no. Who's Zaz?
The bald guy.
No, this guy is no one, and he's never been in anything except this movie.
He's
that's
been in
coming out.
Gotham as Victor Zaz.
No.
Yes, he
no,
has.
he hasn't.
That
Different
bald
actor.
guy. No, it's
it doesn't
not.
matter. We're moving on because it's absolutely for sure not him.
It is him.
So we're gonna
and
move
he
on.
played a
Amicably.
DC character in a DC show.
And then they crushed him.
That's why I was asking.
No,
is he
and I'm telling you
still
no.
playing that character?
No, he never played that character.
So is this part of the Gotham? So you're saying this is part of the Gotham verse?
Okay, I'm upset. So, no, what I am saying is forgot because you fucked me up. Anyway, dude, it looks fun. It looks good. It looks cool, right?
Good. Whatever. I was still.
Birds of Prey.
Thank you,
He
yeah.
said Angry Birds, and that's what it made. Birds of
pretty
Prey,
close, yeah.
the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn from one Joker, or whatever the fuck.
It actually says fantabulous.
It's literally. It's,
Oh
yeah,
my
it's the
goodness!
worst. I know,
What were they
dude.
trying to do?
But anyway, Victor Zsasz was the one cool character. It was the guy from the newsroom who played him, and it was fucking fantastic.
Oh, cool. So okay, the character Victor Zsasz was in it, but it wasn't the actor that I'm talking about.
No, but given last
Man, he acts his Zaz off for that role. So
are you proud of that? Be honest. Are you proud of that? You are.
yeah.
Okay. If you're happy with it, I'm
I
happy
thought
with
that joke kicked Zaz.
it. Okay, enough is enough. So
You're being such a Zaz right now. You're about all this. Come on, we can play with that.
yeah,
It's ripe for parody. All right, what
just
else?
like that Zaz is nice and ripe.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. Have a little tact, you fucking monster.
Awful,
You're a piece of
Joe.
shit.
What are you
You're a
doing?
shithead. You're the
What are we
worst.
doing here?
You just made the worst Zaz
I
ass
did
puns
like
I've
3
ever heard.
great puns.
Okay, anyway. So tell me about Henry
Zaz
Ford.
puns. Yeah, you want to talk about some fun shit? So earlier I talked about how Well, this is a terrible segue.
I love it. I can't wait.
I talked about how 70% of an area was destroyed.
Yeah.
Which is very sad.
Very
and 47
zazz.
families were
It's very
displaced.
zazz is what it is.
Because of it, due to these fires. But it's called Hemp Hill, and hemp was actually a major commodity in World War II.
Still is, baby.
Hemp was made illegal in 1937, right? But in World War II, we needed hemp for parachutes and ropes and all kinds of stuff, right?
And the ganj.
So the government gave a bunch of subsidies to farmers to start farming and making hemp. They needed it en masse, right? Henry Ford, genius of his time, right? Came up with the assembly line, if you didn't know that. So he was able to, push out cars faster than anybody else. So he made a lot of money. He's a very brilliant guy. He decided hemp could be used for a lot of different things, including a car. He decided he was going to build a car out of hemp that could run on hemp.
That's so stupid.
That is something you come up with while you're on hemp.
While you're high as shit.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Dude, what if we...
Yeah. No, it starts off like, dude, what if the whole car was made of hemp? Like, dude, what if it not only was
you see this right here?
What if it ran off
This
hemp?
This is like more than just what God gave
Dude, this is a gift
man.
from God, yeah. And anyone to deny that is like blasphemy.
You could use this for, they're using it over in the war for rope, for like ropes and stuff.
Dude, God put it on earth for us to use.
And we
man.
could use, I bet you I could build a car. I could build a car out of this.
Dude, Henry, you're so fucking
Dude,
wild,
I could make a car run on it.
Nah, man.
No, I could do it.
Dude, you're running on it right now, bro. You're crazy, man.
I'd put the steel industry and the oil industry out of business, man.
Oh, I didn't know how far we are into your career.
We're going to do this.
Okay.
So
you're already like
he
Model
decides,
T,
41, he starts working on it.
Okay, go on.
By 43, he builds it. It works. Guess what?
Wait, Henry Ford
Yes.
builds a car out of hemp
Yep.
that runs on hemp.
That runs on hemp and vegetable oil.
2 years after it's the inception of the idea.
Think about what
he had resources
and he had
an entire
government
assembly
contracts.
line. He had exactly.
So he was building at some point. He made over 300,000 vehicles for the U.S. government to use in World War II. So he was raking in,
and
the
they're all
cash.
made out of hemp, so you have
That'd
to
be
keep
great.
making them. One of them shot at us and killed everybody inside the vehicle and blew up the vehicle.
So the steel industry was ran and pretty much the entire
instead
industry.
of waiting for me to stop talking so you can continue, maybe engage in my hilarious jokes.
What was it? What was the joke?
Exactly, you're not paying attention.
I am, but I was just moving it forward. But go ahead.
No, I'm done. It's one of those situational things. It's not like you can bring it back.
Anyway, yeah. So he builds this car out of hemp that can run on hemp and vegetable oil.
While he was on hemp.
Was what we did a whole bit on just now, yes. So while he's on hemp, maybe he came up with this idea. But brilliant because
great give and take. Thanks.
The subsidies for the hemp growers, it would also help all of the farmers. So he wanted to help the farming industry. He wanted to make a safer car, and he wanted it to be cheaper.
Oh, yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Dummy.
So why don't we have this car today? Why is this car was, check it out.
You want to do some good, dumb fuck?
10 times stronger than steel. It was a car that was 10 times stronger than every other car out there. I mean,
the hemp car was
strong. Yeah, 10 times stronger.
The car that was made out of hemp was 10 times stronger than steel.
It was cheaper to build, therefore cheaper for people to buy, and it would run on vegetable oil and hemp oil, which was cheaper than gasoline.
It ran on lint and failed.
Yeah, it was. It had the Mr. Fusion on the top. What's something
that every middle to lower class neighborhood has? It runs off old tires and bark.
Whatever. Yeah, dead grass.
There you go. It runs off. It runs off dead grass.
Pretty much.
And
right. And so because of this, because the government was having us do all this hemp farming, there was a lot of it. It just would have changed the industry forever. And why don't we have it? Even though it was 10 times stronger, cheaper for the consumer, it would have no more oil industry for at least the car business.
One of two things.
Yeah.
They either put crazy regulations and they made it illegal.
So it was already illegal, but
okay.
But World War II hits. and they need him to start building tanks and stuff. He does this. He says that the plans for this car somehow just went missing and got destroyed. That's what happened.
I thought he built it.
Oh, he has them. I can show you a video of it.
So he couldn't like reverse engineer his own fucking.
I'm sure he
invention?
could. But for some reason,
someone someone
steel industry.
You remember the game Half-Life?
Yeah.
Remember the man in the suit?
Yeah, exactly.
That's who fucking showed up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Long face, fucking guy
Dude,
with a
think
briefcase.
about World War II and who was making money at that time, right? This is all the big government contractors, Ford being one of them. Yeah. We're giving you a contract for 300,000 armored vehicles. Charles Schwab runs the steel industry at this time.
Schwab.
Think about that. This guy, he was very powerful. He would be put out of business. You don't need steel for cars anymore, or at least very little. I think the frame had steel beams. That's it.
So I'm trying to picture this hemp-made vehicle.
So I have a video of it, and they
of the vehicle,
of it running, and them hitting it with a hammer to show you how much stronger it is.
So why don't we have it today?
Yeah, it disappeared into the vault. It's gone.
But nobody was able to recreate this fucking thing.
So there was a guy.
Where is this picture though?
I sent you a video.
Oh,
yeah.
Then I got it right here, motherfucker.
There we go. So let's watch this video. This is the Hemp car. Yeah.
God, I'm good.
12 seconds in, we can start it.
God, I'm good.
Hemp, one of the most extraordinary.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go from here.
Okay. That's it.
Amongst
it ran.
Oh, it looks dope.
Oh, it was.
No pun intended.
Is Henry Ford's plastic car. Built in 1941, it contained cellulose fibers derived from hemp, sisal, and wheat straw.
Look at that.
What the shit?
Stronger than steel.
It could withstand 10 times the impact without denting.
Yeah. Isn't that wild,
dude? Wild. Oh,
so not only did he build it, he proved that it was a better make, and it was cheaper to make, and it was safer for people. It was safer to drive, and it didn't need gasoline. But you got to imagine the climate of industry during World War II. Why would this suddenly just disappear? It's one of those inventions that just magically. So we still need the steel industry.
Henry Ford was too big to wipe them out, so they pulled this.
Right, they just said you need to make this one go away. I have been in researching this car because I looked into this a long time ago when I was looking at other technologies that have been shuttered, other energy alternative technologies. Right, this was one of them. It was able to run on vegetable oil and hemp oil, so it didn't need gasoline. This was one of those inventions that was just shuttered one day. But in looking at this, I came across a story of a guy who worked for Honda who said that he knows for a fact Ford has a car that runs on water, and they've had it since like the 70s.
Hydro cars, bitches. Yeah.
And that's in the vault probably with this one. They just won't release it. They won't make it. But,
dude, because the oil industry is so gargantuan.
How?
Dude, real quick. Like just the numbers are immense. Like I was listening to this pod and they were talking about there's this one oil machine, like this one, it pumps out like 30,000 gallons every like hour, something like obscene, where it's like, what? Like every minute it's like, 50 gallons. No, it's more than that. It was like insane. I can't remember exactly, but it's like, dude, just and nonstop. And it's just like the amount of money in this industry, it's like unfathomable.
It is.
Like we can't even fathom.
And it doesn't go to the right people a lot of the time. And it seems like there's a natural solution to all of these things that we have. To make steel, you need to mine iron, right? That's how you make steel. But we can grow a renewable source. We can grow hemp. It's a renewable source that we can create cars out of instead.
Watch out with that kind of talk, buddy.
But that's what I'm saying. So we have renewable ways of making, and it was zero emissions, this car. It didn't use gasoline, so it had no emissions. So you're talking
Who are you guys? Who are you people?
You're talking about a car that's made of a renewable resource instead of a finite resource. The earth somehow provides us all of these renewable ways that don't harm the earth to create all of the things that we have.
Yeah.
We just choose the finite resources because they're
we don't
more
choose.
valuable.
We don't choose.
Right.
Anything.
Someone chooses those because they're more valuable and they make more money. money's always the choice over
Always, period, over anything.
Anything.
Fill in the blank, over X.
Yeah. Sucks.
Money's always there.
But yeah, I thought that was a cool invention that I wish we had.
Yeah.
So there is actually there's hope here. So because of this history, somebody did start trying to make a car. I'm sure the patents, once they're done, he'll be shot in the head or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Jay Leno
just
drove
deny
around in
patents or
it
some crazy-
in an episode of his show. He met with the guy. He built his car entirely out of hemp, just like the Ford did. And it runs and it works and it's strong and it's only 40 grand. It's beautiful. It's a sports car, it like built out of hemp. So maybe someone will start looking in this direction.
I already sold myself for my career,
but
so now I'm
took
able
a while.
to get cool cars too.
He's all about cars.
Yeah, I know he loves. Was that Mike Tyson or was that Jay Leno?
Yeah.
Or are they the same person?
Yeah.
Dude, the best. Here's my ready for my Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Mike Tyson, you got a soft chin.
Yeah, dude, I heard somebody say to Mike Tyson, he's like, oh, you're so calm and like soft now. And then he was quiet, and they're like, Mike, what's wrong? He's like, get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker.
You have to.
Yeah.
You can't just be
telling
like,
Mike,
you're right.
I don't know,
I've
like
lost
what
my
you're.
step.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you're talking. You're saying, oh, you've become so much more like chill and shit. But you're calling. Step back for a moment, pal.
Yeah.
You're calling Mike Tyson soft.
Yeah. Speaking of iron, right?
You fucking pussy. Get the fuck out of here, cocksucker. No, he went crazy, but that sounded like Jay Leno to me. Ready?
Yeah.
But here's my Mike Tyson picking up a girl.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing over there? How you doing?
Yeah.
Me? You're the girl, yeah.
Well, I was doing fine until
We're at
you
a club.
just interrupted me and my friends having a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. But I have a question for you. Can I ask you a question? Is that okay if I ask you a question?
Yeah, speak up though because it's loud in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug your ears. Is that okay if I plug your ears? Do you like cars? Do you like cars?
Are they made of hemp?
No, like BMW.
Yeah, I
like
love cars.
You
yeah,
like cars?
Yeah,
You
who doesn't
you
love
want to go buy a
cars?
BMW or go buy you a car?
That he doesn't do that. Stop.
I swear to God, he did that.
Oh, okay. This is a true
This is real-
story.
This is real shit.
All right, go buy me a BMW.
Okay.
All right.
He's gonna blow me like.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I don't know if he said that, but I'm sure that was implied. But yeah, he literally would be like, he'd meet a girl and buy them a car and be like, "No, will you sleep with me?" Like, you don't got to buy him a car, bro.
No,
You're Mike
yeah,
Tyson.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's famous. I'm sure he could just like go out and girls would just like
But
at least
he-
have a drink with him.
But hey,
You don't have to buy
what
a
kind of
car.
stud is also gonna buy them a car?
Yeah.
So God bless him, really.
Really, yeah.
He doesn't have to buy him a car. BMW, cost. He doesn't have to. He chooses.
It's almost cheap though, right? Because you're like putting a price on this person. Like, oh, she's worth a car.
What
She's worth like a Beamer.
$220 dinner?
I don't know.
Or
I find
a
it
BMW?
insulting. If someone was like, "I bought you this car, so now it's kind of like I own you, like you owe me."
That's
at least.
crazy
That's
talk.
what it feels
No.
like. Yeah.
No,
Here,
no.
I bought you this car.
So
there's
if
you just said
if
there's
you're a
an
girl and I take you out on a date,
contract here.
If I take you out on a date, I paid for dinner.
Sure.
The implied contract?
No.
Why?
Yeah. Exactly.
I bought you something.
Right,
I paid
exactly.
for something
So, yeah.
for our time together.
No, yeah,
and now my expectation is nothing less than sex. Yeah.
Exactly. No, it doesn't work that way. But a
it does,
car but it doesn't. And a car is way more expensive. So I think that's like
you think
insulting implied.
You think men don't believe if they pay for dinner that they're to expect some sort of reciprocation?
You're joking.
I'm serious.
You think
I'm not
that's
saying Cameron.
true? Okay.
I'm saying
No,
men
I don't
have the expectation if they pay for dinner that they
hope
deserve
that's
sex.
not. I hope we're not.
Let's not be naive.
As a species,
let's
stupid.
be grown-ups for a minute.
Yeah,
And realize people are fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm sure there's a few of those out there.
I'm not saying
but
a
I'm
few.
not saying that
I'm
that's
saying
the
a
majority.
good quantity, a good
What?
chunk
Yeah.
of men. If they pay for dinner, they don't. Bro, you got to check out some of these horror stories. that I've
Maybe
heard.
times
like
have
girls
changed.
talking about. Like the dating scene and shit. They're talking
Okay,
about
maybe,
meeting guys.
yeah,
They're
I'm
talking
not
about
privy
guys
to that.
taking them to McDonald's for a fucking date. Then we're like, your place or mine, bro. We're talking. It's madness.
So
out
that's
there.
that's different.
And then on the flip side, with this red pill movement and all of this stuff, there's men who hate women.
Yeah.
So there's the flip side of it where it's like, this chick, all she wants is a fucking free meal and a goddamn blah, blah, this and that. Fucking, they're all thirsty.
And I thought the car thing was insulting.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're backwards, bro.
Wow.
The car,
I'm not backwards.
to buy them
That's
a car.
backwards.
No matter what, buying a car
Yeah.
is sweet as shit. Buying a stranger a car, I don't care what the context is.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. As long as there's no implied
Being
contract.
a guy who, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But even if there's men with contracts that expect a lot less.
That's crazy.
Yeah, or that give out a lot less expecting the same, I should say.
Those people need to grow the fuck up. That's bullshit. Yeah.
So when you've taken a girl out on a date, and you paid for dinner,
okay,
there was, and let's be honest, here, there's nothing that changes from are we going to sleep tonight or not? There's nothing that is affected by that after you pay for dinner.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Not at all.
Okay.
It's an implied thing that the guy should.
So do you ever let girls pay?
Nowadays,
do you ever let girls pay?
Only if they insist because they want to do it. Yeah, of course.
You would let a girl pay even when they insist?
Yep, if they insist. I'm talking, I already gave them the card. It's already done. Like that kind of thing. Okay, well, thank you for that.
That's not insisting.
Then
that's
I owe you.
Paying before.
Then I owe you. Then I owe you one.
That's
Thank
a sneak
you.
attack.
Yeah, that's nice. And it's only happened a couple times. But I never in a million years dating expected a girl to pay for something. That's fucking crazy.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, did you ever, when you paid for dinner, expect?
Yeah. Nope.
No. My probability of getting some just went up a little bit.
No.
Really?
No. Yeah. Never. And okay. I didn't date that much, so take from that what you will. You know what I mean?
You're not experienced.
Right. I never went on like a lot of classic dates.
I've been on many classic dates.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know, just even dating these girls, like, oh my God, that was such a lovely experience. I remember the last date I went on, fucking, and I hear these horror stories, man. Yeah. This guy, he picked me up in his mom's fucking Camry.
Yeah.
And then just went into a parking lot, and that was our date. I'm like, oh, sounds like a great guy. I'm glad.
I'm sure that exists. I just didn't think it'd be the majority. Like it has to be like a small. Well, like I said, times change. You don't know.
It shouldn't exist. You know what should exist is a goddamn good Dick Tracy movie.
Yeah,
dude, how good was the first Dick Tracy movie?
Well, it's so good. How do you do it again?
You don't.
Okay.
You do a fucking grounded, gritty, realistic version with these characters.
Yeah.
The flat top.
Well, the first one's Warren Beatty and Al Pacino. How do you beat that?
It's Warren Beatty, Al Pacino, Madonna.
Yeah, Madonna was the bad
there's
guy.
There's a bunch of fucking famous people in there. Paul Sorvino as Lips Manless. Bro, it was star-studded.
Yeah, and it was perfect.
It was great.
Yeah, I loved that.
A lot of people hate on it.
Really?
It's too colorful. It's too fake. It's too over the top.
It's meant to look like a comic book.
Point.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think it's fantastic, and it's a great film. But why haven't we gotten, with that IP, which is a huge IP, why haven't we gotten a new one, right?
Yeah, because they remade
reboot.
Everything else. Yeah,
and then some.
You feel like, or maybe there's not enough there's not enough people know about Dick Tracy. You think the audience isn't there? Like, there's not enough people still alive that even know who he is.
No, it's for sure, bro. They do shit. They pull out of random stuff to remake these days. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it's all stuff that, somehow.
Not even Dune.
There's like a
remaking Dune.
For.
You think there's a big audience today for Dune?
No, but Dune coming out now makes a lot of sense with all the CG and what we can do. I think that's a cool. Yeah, that's a cool one to remake.
No,
because now we can remake it like for real.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. But I'm saying,
like they did with Star Wars.
There's not a big built-in audience for Dune. You know, it's an old fucking movie. It's an old book.
That's not built in.
No, so
Dick Tracy though is not fun CG. It is 1940s gangster stuff. So is there an appetite for that in a comic booky type of way,
bro? No, in a comic booky type of way is the way they sort of went with it.
What was the last really good? The Departed. Like 1940. Old school.
Like Lawless type of, or like 1940 specifically, or what?
Yeah, that kind of 1940s era gangster film. What was like, because there was that one that just totally bombed
Gangster
on Netflix.
Squad.
It was 6 hours long, remember?
Oh, The Irishman.
Yeah, no, was that what it's called?
Oh, that's the one
Then it was a total bomb. It sucked. And
the Scorsese one you're talking about?
Yeah.
That came out like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. And I think that was an old school gangster film. I don't think those do.
Well, it was about like Jimmy Hoffa and you know.
So that's that kind of that time period. So I just don't think those movies are doing well.
Yeah. What was the last good one? D Livewire, there he has been waiting for you, buddy. We were all the cool stuff we were going to talk about. We were waiting for you to show up, and now we're going to talk about it. But so yeah, here's the reason why. I don't know an answer to your question. The last like dope 1940s.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Roaring '20s stuff. I think that still hits. Boardwalk Empire.
Was really good.
20s, 30s stuff. I think still hits. Lawless was dope as shit. That's obviously Prohibition era. So 20s.
That's kind of
late 20s, early 30s.
Years old now. How old is that? That's old.
Yeah, that's older for sure now.
So I'm saying, is there an appetite for this younger generation that's in their like younger early 20s right now for that type of film?
Okay, ready?
We grew up with that stuff, right?
So you're in your
our
early 20s.
grandparents were from that era.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So you're in your early 20s, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pitch you a movie.
Okay.
All right. So it's based off what?
No, just saying, me thinking about people in their early 20s right now.
Yeah.
No appetite for this whatsoever. Now that I'm actually in the shoes of a person that age.
Okay.
Go for it.
So a TikTok star becomes a detective.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
No. But no. So we have a gritty, cool look at. Have you ever seen Dick Tracy, Young Man?
No.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because guess what?
Yeah.
It's just a cool. It's like The Departed, right? Did you like the movie The Departed?
Yeah.
I know you have a poster on your wall.
Good. Yeah.
So it's like The Departed, right? There's this intrigue, but it has these crazy, colorful characters, but in a grounded way. Like what you do with like The Dark Knight. You have this crazy, lexicon, pantheon of characters, but you have it in this grounded, realistic world, right?
Okay.
So if you can go a Sin City route, right?
So is this like take place in space or?
Well, no. What are you talking about? I'm saying, I'm relating it to The Departed.
Yeah. Like, so it's about hitmen. So it's kind of like what's that new one with the guy that played Ken? The Gray Man.
Gosling.
The Gray Man. Is it like the Gray Man?
It could be, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. I like Gray Man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody likes Gray Man.
24-year-old.
Yeah.
So yeah,
was
it
like
could
one
be
of
the Gray
big
Man.
hits on Netflix. Yeah.
It could be the Gray. Well, it's the Russo brothers. I mean, come on. Yeah, of course it's gonna be big.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. What's his name's the best?
Pretty good. It was freaking amazing, dude.
I wouldn't call it amazing.
What?
I enjoyed the heck out of it.
The Gray Man was so good. That was like one of the best movies.
I forgot it existed until you just mentioned it.
Yeah, that for those kind of movies, like you've got Mission Impossible and The Gray Man. Like it's that good. Reacher, those are good.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah,
not the show.
Those are good. Yeah, the show Reacher's good too. It does well. It even got a new season.
Yeah, that fool's so big. That's crazy.
He's a big Reacher.
Yeah. So anyway, they could do a cool gritty remake of it, right?
I'm just saying.
And would you enjoy it?
We would. I think it'd be aimed at this generation because we grew up with that generation being like idolized, right? Like it was that time period. That was our grandparents' time period. That kind of music. The mafia was still around.
Oh no, I idolize. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I do. I idolize that entire time period.
Because we are attached to it.
Actually,
they're so far detached from that era. I think younger people that it doesn't appeal to them.
Thinking about it, actually, as far back as I can remember, I wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And movies like that, we grew up with those.
Yeah, those are all 1990s.
Yeah, all that stuff is so good. But these younger kids, I don't think they care for that
these days.
Yeah.
So, what's the biggest movie that came out recently, other than Barbie? Before Barbie. I mean, the MCU movies, right?
For like action type stuff, would be like The Gray Man was a big hit.
But that was a Netflix though.
Yeah,
that wasn't a wide release, right?
Somewhat though, streaming still good.
Is it good?
Yeah, because I don't go to theaters really.
You don't go?
Yeah, I know the young people probably go. So what do they? Yeah, so what do they go see?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Here's the point: the reason we haven't gotten a dope ass fucking movie like that, which I think could be great. Could you imagine with the characters like
I would enjoy
realistic, like Sin City,
but could it ever be
over the top?
As good as the original? Could it? Be?
I think it'll be
like
different. It could be
future.
different enough. I don't think it's like remaking Back to the Future. I think they took a very specific route with the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
if you do it like a more gritty, realistic, I think those are two different movies. It's like comparing Batman 89 to The Dark Knight. They're fucking black and white, bro.
If you're in the audience and you're like in the younger age category, do you know who Dick Tracy is? And if you do, would you want a new Dick Tracy film? Or
if it was like a cool, gritty, grounded, you take these colorful characters and make them realistic.
They probably don't know what Dick Tracy is.
So do you know why Dick Tracy didn't get has never gotten a sequel or a remake or
why?
Reboot? Because Warren Beatty refuses to do it and he owns the rights.
Oh, good for him.
But check it out.
I like that. Good for him.
For not letting the world do Dick Tracy movies?
Yes, there are so many movies that shouldn't have been remade or rebooted because they were perfect. And good for him for being like, I think I like what we did here and I don't want that touch.
But that's not how he feels. He just won't. He said, and I'll even show you, he said, wouldn't it be cool to have a collaborator like, and it's weird because he's talking to himself, but I'll explain. And he's like, wouldn't it be cool to have a collaborator and somebody make this cool new like version?
Okay.
He's like, yeah, that would be cool, but they never do it. And he's like, wouldn't it be cool to have like, someone to do a fresh take on it? You instead of having pink streets, we could actually be more realistic and stuff. So, and he literally talking to himself agrees.
Yeah.
So, I think he just doesn't have faith in anybody to make a movie, but he can't have faith if he never lets anybody even like option the script, like a script or give him a treatment or anything because he's holding on to the rights.
Yeah.
And how does he maintain the rights?
You want this remake. So you're on the side of wanting it. Okay.
Yeah. I want a gritty reboot of Dick Tracy. I think would be so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Have a good
Is there
director.
an appetite for it? I would watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and it doesn't even have to be the IP that draws him in. Just a cool ass. It's the Gray Man, but with cool characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's 1930s, 1940s. Yeah.
So it's Gangster Squad, but with
You
got a yellow coat.
You got to remember that era is what makes it cool.
So check it out. So Warren Beatty, how does he maintain the rights if he hasn't made a movie? Because you know how these rights work. If you don't make something, that's why Fox makes these shitty Madam Webs and stuff, just to retain the rights to these characters. Because in most of these contracts, if you let it lapse, then the rights go back to the initial owner, right?
Okay.
So he has to continually make something. So how does he still have the rights?
No idea.
He continually makes a Dick Tracy thing.
What does he do?
The dumbest shit you've ever seen. He doesn't make movies, doesn't make TV shows, right?
Okay.
Here's what he makes. Dude, it's obscene and it's rude.
It sounds genius. It sounds like he's like making sure that he's that guy from Entourage that has that movie about the that punk band, that script about the punk band, and he won't let anyone make it. That's the best.
Is that the old guy?
Yeah. What if I told you?
Yeah. What was his thing that he always said?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something dumb as shit like that. Yeah. What if
I told you you could make this movie for basically nothing and net over $1 billion? Was that something you'd might be interested in?
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Okay, so let's go to 1330. So hold on, let's start with 320. Dude, this is so ridiculous. Yeah. So here's what he did. Where is it at? 3020. So instead of making movies or TV shows or anything, he does these weird interviews with people.
Tracy has scheduled a Zoom call with me, and it's coming up any minute. I've never met the man. I have no idea what it is he wants to talk about. I'm sitting here and I'm watching this.
What's playing on screen right now that he's looking at is the old interview. They did an old interview for him to retain the rights.
Okay.
And now they're rehashing, talking about the old interview to do a new interview so that he can hold on to the rights.
Yeah. It's pretty brilliant.
Written by Warren Beatty. Yeah. Produced by Warren Beatty. Directed by Warren Beatty.
It's pretty brilliant.
But dude, look at this shit. It gets so like, what the fuck is going on?
This interview that you did with him 12 years ago. And I'll be honest, I have no clue what...
Conway played you. Of course, Warren Beatty played you. Wondering which of
They're
these
talking to Dick Tracy.
To capturing the essence of the real you.
Well, to be quite fair, Mr. Malton, I don't know that it is right to pick favorites. I would say, however, that Ralph Byrd did have a wonderful way about him.
What is going on?
But Morgan Conway was also a remarkably good actor, and I always felt that Morgan Conway
He's
seemed the
being
kind of
Dick
man
Tracy.
That's great. He was fine.
It sounds genius.
It's true, they do look alike. But what do you think he wants here? Is he looking? Maybe
You
to
and
do
Warren
another-
Beatty look alike. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Hold on. It gets so good. It gets so good.
It's so smart, though.
It sort of is.
It's like,
I would have done it. And this? Oh my goodness.
This is Dick Tracy commenting on how bad Warren Beatty did.
Even come off? 7 guys with 1 punch.
He's commenting on some.
7 guys with 1 punch. I'm flattered that Mr. Beatty thinks I could knock out 7 guys with 1 punch.
Mr. Beatty thinks it.
Now just look at the color of these streets, huh? I mean, it's pink.
Imagine this is like a movie commentary.
Yeah.
Director's commentary. What the fuck?
Red Street. What's he going for? But at least it's better than pink. There's a lot of reds, even for Beatty.
What?
Pretty colors. But what's
He's
the point?
like trolling. It's
Yeah, right?
Genius.
Dude,
I
no.
think it's genius.
It gets even crazier.
See, do you think
this is
he knows that there's not an appetite for this?
Inaccurate. Okay, fine.
Fine.
Well, I think
He obviously doesn't want it made if he's going this far.
That crime does not pay, but I don't know.
Dude,
Serious.
one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie is this scene, right? Do you remember this?
Yeah.
One of the things that I stand for
Yeah,
is
yeah.
teaching people that crime does not pay. But I don't know.
Yeah, because he's in jail, so they're just
Yeah.
like making money hand over
crime
fist.
does pay.
Back in business.
No.
No.
It's
Yeah. This movie was
Listen.
so good.
no. No, it's that's not good.
And Pacino, yeah, come on. I don't even know if you could make a better version of this.
We might get hit for that music, but hold on, dude. This is where it gets truly off the fucking rails.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't spoken in a while. Detective Tracy, how are you? Mr. Beatty, how are you? I'm fine.
He pre-recorded himself,
Dude,
so he
and
talk to himself.
they have to edit so much because the timing's so fucking off. Look,
Yeah.
I guess if you don't show, you don't
it's like
hear.
you'll see everybody has their own little cuts, like every couple seconds.
Show up. You never showed up at the Polo Lounge. The Polo Lounge? Are you? What are you talking about? I called.
What are you talking?
I called the Polo Lounge. Are you telling me the Polo Lounge didn't tell you that I called?
Dude, I know.
Let's not talk about it. Huh?
10 minutes later, let's not.
I can't get it.
Yeah, why
What's
did
going
you
on
bring
here?
it
I didn't place the call.
That was me, Warren.
shit.
I placed the call.
Warren, Leonard and I happened to be on a Zoom call today with
Like, look
Detective
at
Tracy.
even these
And
guys
he's just
have to
spoken
play.
They have to
like
play
this
along. They're like,
role.
dude, this
About
is
the interview you and
insanity.
I did a
What
few
we're
years
doing
ago.
right now
I've
is
never
fucking
seen you until
bonkers.
yesterday.
Yeah, I felt that was a good.
Why
interview.
didn't
You were
you
very
come to the
articulate
Polo
regarding
Lounge?
I called the Polo Lounge.
Wait, what'd
They
you
didn't
say?
tell- I said,
The
why did
Polo Lounge. I remember I set up a thing for us at the Polo. The
Oh,
where?
the Polo. Yeah. Who set it up?
No way.
You set it up. I am you. This is bananas what we're doing.
Yeah, but it's also brilliant.
No, it's
He's a
sort of
troll.
genius.
Yeah, this is great.
Hold on, this is the
You know what? Don't ever
make him another one.
Dick Tracy.
Dude, well, this is where he starts talking about making another movie, and I'm like, really, buddy?
It's mandatory.
Yeah.
But to collaborate, you need somebody you can trust enough to argue with.
And look at Beatty's face.
You've got the final say.
Who the fuck are you to tell me?
Yeah. I'm not following.
So, you know,
Jeez
once in a
Louise.
while we
This
could-
is sick.
It's twisted.
think straight.
And he's like 150 years old. They're just staring at each other.
Why are the interviewers even
Look at
like
wait.
entertaining
Yes.
this?
Dick Tracy Returns, produced by Dick Tracy. Now, I'd pay to see that. Lunch tomorrow? 1 o'clock.
At the Polo Lounge.
Polo Lounge. Deal? Deal. Done.
That's another 10 years, right?
And then they're just talking at the same time at each other. That's why they had to put music over it. They're just both talking.
They actually did a Polo Lounge lunch? Yeah. Why did they do that?
I don't know. But that's them talking to each other. Ready? Start talking. This is them.
Yeah.
But with music in the background.
Oh, you finally showed up.
Oh, yeah. So here I am. So now it's the Polo Lounge. I'm glad that we're both here at the Polo Lounge. Yeah, no, we're at the Polo Lounge.
Where are
we're both
we?
talking at the Polo Lounge is where we are. And
Did we
order
order
we're
yet?
talking at the Polo Lounge.
This waiter's really poor.
This waiter's really great. Yeah, it's just madness. It's insane.
Dude, it's genius, actually.
So the reason we haven't gotten a good Dick Tracy remake is that. Because we have gotten a good Dick Tracy movie.
I almost really, I'm on his side now. He's won me over with that madness.
And he's like,
dude, why are there interviewers involved? That's my favorite part, is these guys have to pretend like they're talking to two separate people.
Yeah. Oh, great point, Warren.
Yeah, Mr.
Dick,
Tracy.
what do you think about that? Detective Tracy, yeah.
I can't ask anything because he can't answer. Yeah. Mr. Tracy, how many fingers am I holding?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
The Polo Lounge.
Yeah. You didn't get my call? It's fucking
No,
madness.
how many fingers? Yeah, at the Polo Lounge.
I called you twice at the Polo Lounge. You weren't there, yeah.
2 fingers then?
That'd be great if he's like,
code.
It's 4 fingers. But anyway, the Polo Lounge.
He knew that would be the test.
Yeah.
He's so genius.
Anyway, yeah. Back to the Polo Lounge.
He's just
Let's get serious.
most brilliant. Yeah, that is,
just
so
calm
everything
over.
about this, it seems crazy, but it's actually brilliant. It's like mad genius brilliant. I love it.
Or it's just crazy.
Dude, I love it. I love it.
What else do we got? I want to talk. It's fucking bananas.
They did a Zoom call. It's just sick,
dude. A fake Zoom call.
Oh,
it's
I know.
Not even
It's
Zoom.
sick.
It was. They just recorded themselves separately.
so twisted.
And even two of the guys, they're in the one frame together, and they cut the frame to make it look like two separate.
For no
it's just so
reason.
fucking nuts. It's just so fucking bananas. No color pun for his intended. But
Yeah.
it's bonkers. So what else do we got, my guy? Talk to me. So that's our Dick
so
Tracy.
yes. So have you ever heard of a place called Malagana, Colombia?
Yeah, of course, Malagana. I went
Everybody
there twice.
Yeah, it's a vacation spot.
Yep.
There was something called the Malagana Gold Rush.
Oh, I remember that. Oof.
Yeah, big 90s gold rush. It's actually a sad story.
It was in the 90s?
And it made a lot of people rich. Yep,
So
it was in the
I do
90s.
remember it.
So there was this sugarcane farmer in Colombia who's just driving his tractor around.
Sugar cane.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
reading
go.
it.
And he falls into this sinkhole, right? And in his tractor, falls through the ground into this big cave system.
Oh, that's the most miserable thing.
Right. And you're like, oh, this sucks. And then you look around and you realize everything around you is gold. Golden objects, golden idols, golden face masks, a gold city.
He's in heaven.
Of gold artifacts.
He died.
Yes. And that information stays secret for about 2 days.
Wait, where'd you say this was?
Malagana, Colombia.
Is this El Dorado?
We'll never know. So this is what happens. The guy starts. Everyone in Malagana
So he's like, "Ah!"
is going to notice.
And then he's like, "Oh,
you
shit."
have a bunch of gold all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to keep that a secret in a small farming town. So
well, you get enough, and then you fucking move out of that.
he starts selling off some pieces of gold.
Stupid
right?
fool.
So people are like, "Oh, something's up." There's other workers on the farm.
Let's just follow this fucker and see
They
where
decide,
it goes.
yeah, we're gonna. 5,000 people descend on this field because they know that this guy's found some gold
So
artifacts.
now it's a race.
And they raid this place clean, dude. 5,000 people. And over a short period of time, almost every trace of this civilization is completely looted. And they
you have
melted
all the
it down.
objects. Oh no.
They melted all down. So
Wait.
Yeah.
So they found possibly El Dorado.
So we don't.
They
know
found
this, right.
some civilization made out of gold.
Yeah, gold everywhere.
A city
Tons
made out of
it.
gold.
Yeah.
And they looted it, which is fine, I guess. But then they melted these
Priceless objects.
Priceless
right.
artifacts.
Instead of it going to the state, because that's where it would
That
have
should
gone.
go to a.
They melted.
That should be in a museum.
It belonged in a museum.
That belongs in a
by
museum.
By the time some of these artifacts get to the because they're being sold on the black market, get to the white market, they realize these are coming from somewhere. These are coming from somewhere undiscovered. And so they finally do get some people in there, some archaeologists start looking over this stuff. They date it to 3,000 years old.
BC.
So it's ancient. No, just 3,000 years old. So it's ancient, and it's a city that obviously had a ton of gold and a ton of golden artifacts. They start trying to buy it back from people. They spend over $300,000 buying these artifacts back, the archaeologists. But they don't even know if what they're getting is from there or whatever. And a lot of it got melted down.
So a potential key to our history is gone forever.
An entire lost civilization with golden artifacts was completely looted.
Short-term thinking. Because they could have gotten priceless.
Oh, yeah.
Name your fucking price.
Yeah, I have a picture of one thing
that takes time. You got to go to the Smiths, or you got to go to Sotheby's and go to a fucking.
People were killed.
God, I'm sure.
They were fighting each other in the mine area, because it turned into basically.
Oh, I found one with the jewel. Oh shit!
Dead. Exactly. Yeah. People were killing each other, fighting each other. The police couldn't control the mob. 5,000 looters. It was just a total mess.
5,000 strong.
So it became the Malagana Gold Rush is what it was called, because of all of the gold that came out of it, and so much of it just melted.
I saw the
movie.
Did you see the movie trailer for the Malagana Gold Rush? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
In the early 1990s, there was a civilization. Let's go back. Let's redo it. Ready?
Okay.
Thousands of years ago, there was a civilization wiped out by time and aliens.
Maybe.
Younger Dryas and possible stuff. Then
they called it El Dorado.
Yeah. It was called El Dorado.
And Cortez searched for it and never found it.
But anyway, yeah. In the 1990s, there was a man who fell through a
played by Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Adam Sandler as Nicholas. Yeah, what's a good last name?
Colombia.
Nicholas Cortez.
Okay. My ancient ancestors went looking for this gold at some. No, it's like more like a. My ancient ancestors went looking for this gold at some point, and now I want to get the gold. It's like
I'm Rob Schneider, and I'm playing some racially ambiguous character.
Together, we could do what my grandfather could never do, and get El Dorado. Why does he have to do this weird shit?
You're Adam Sandler.
That's what he does.
Like you're making him mentally.
Every character. Have you ever see Little Nicky or
no? It's more like a
tackling.
What is it like? The tackling one.
Yeah.
Have you never seen a sport in your fucking life?
No, he just tackles people. Oh, that boy got the devil in him. No, it's a different movie.
Yeah. That's great.
What's
that? That's from fucking Planet Terror.
Yeah. Planet Terror is so good.
That's the coolest scene, though.
Yeah.
He holds a gun.
All the guns.
Yeah. He gives him a gun, like, oh, he shouldn't have that. And
no, don't you know who he is? Give him all the guns.
That boy's got the devil in him. Yeah. And then give him a gun. Give him all the guns. It's so stupid. It's genius. It's the most Robert Rodriguez thing in the world.
Give him all the guns.
They all throw their guns at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. But
the chick with the leg gun, the whole thing is so good.
The movie's fantastic.
I love, dude. That's one of my favorites. What's I'll spin it for you quick. Bruce Willis.
Genius, yeah.
So cool. They all dying of the zombie disease.
Yeah, and even the terminology and the verbiage that what's his name, Robert Rodriguez uses, like put one in his chest, two in his mainframe, whatever, his computer, whatever.
His computer,
so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
The way he talks, the way he has his characters talk in all the movies.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff,
dude. Yeah, him and Tarantino, because they have that very unique sound, like voice.
Dude, that scene.
to the writing.
What is it? It's a Sin City
That's why
in
they're
the
good
car.
collaborators.
Remember they
got you smoking there, bud.
Yeah, wasn't that Rodriguez did that scene?
Rodriguez did the whole movie with
Tarantino did that scene is what I meant. Yeah,
it's got you.
That's so good.
So good. Yeah,
quiet down. You're not real. Yeah. You're dead, so shut up.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Those whores really screwed you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not alive, so shut up.
Shut up, trucker boy.
I could kill these cops.
Yeah.
Get to Old Town.
He's
Probably just a...
He
could be a cop on the take.
Cop. Yeah.
I could pay him off.
Yeah. I don't even have enough cash to pay him off. Or there's the odd chance he's a good cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a wife at home with a pile of kids. So fucking good.
Just keep driving.
Those whores really let you down.
Quiet, Jackie boy.
Dude, it's Clive Owen and what's his name? It's so
Benicio.
good. Benicio
Yeah,
del
it's so
Toro.
good. It's got you smoking
Starring Benicio del Toro as Nicholas Cortez and Adam Sandler as his sidekick. How does he sound? Because you make him sound fucking with that.
How does he sound?
Adam Sandler when he does.
He like just does that. He does. Dude, it's Little Nicky every time for me. Yeah. He even does like a sideways mouth thing. He just did that Halloween movie where the whole time he's Ubi or whatever, and he talks like that.
Oh, is it like a Netflix one?
What was that show?
He's trolling the fuck out of Netflix, bro.
Dude, what do you mean? All of the stuff he makes is great.
Yeah, the Magnificent Five or whatever. What was that horrible?
I don't remember that one, but I like the murder mystery ones. The Halloween one actually is good, even though he does the stupid voice. I hate the voices.
It's a Halloween.
Yeah, it's Ubi's Halloween or whatever. It's
Dude,
good.
that
it's
sounds
good.
so ridiculous. Ubi's Halloween.
It's good.
That's the worst.
I think he gets the girl in the end too. Which is so great.
That's great. And she has to be a hottie for sure.
It is, yeah. It's one of these mega stars. Yeah, it's great.
Dude, speaking of hotties that were mega stars, remember Malin Ackerman?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, she was a Silk Spectre. Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Remember her?
She
hot
was
business.
She did that great show. She had that big show on Showtime.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So she did fine. That show had like 6 seasons.
She did, what's it called?
Billionaires?
Oh, Billions?
Yeah.
That's a show.
Yeah,
I've never watched
she played the wife that was like gangster. No, she was like awesome.
Malin's the shit.
She was in on the whole
loved her
scheming and all that nonsense. She was.
I never
good.
saw the show, but I heard good
Yeah,
things.
she's really good.
Is that did The Rock produce that or something?
No. He did that really good show.
Ballers.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, I haven't
Ballers.
seen that either.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Is there? So, but Malin Ackerman, she was in. And I just saw a piece of it the other day. The end of it, it's really good. Remember, the older couples take a vacation.
Yeah,
Faison Love, Vince.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
she's in that. So it's one of the best.
Vince Vaughn
movies.
girls.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn's chick.
I love that.
And
movie.
then Kristen Bell and Jason Bateman are a couple.
So
Dude, that movie's
good.
great. What is it called? Couples Retreat or some shit?
That's what
Couples
it is.
Retreat.
Yeah.
Fucking that's a fun movie, dude.
So good.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
a
funny
good one.
from start to finish.
It's really
what a
good.
cast,
dude.
Yeah.
You put Jason Bateman in anything and I'll fucking watch it.
Yeah.
You put him and Vince Vaughn in something, dude, you have my money.
Yeah,
you
the whole
take
cast.
all my money.
Yeah, everybody kills it.
100%.
Kristen Bell, even she's always so good in everything.
I'll watch anything she's in.
Yeah,
anything she's in.
Yeah.
I even watched The Good Place, like an NBC fucking sitcom. You think that's my kind of shit?
Yeah,
No,
I
but
love
I watched
that
it
show.
'cause
I
she's
watched
in
the
it.
whole thing. I
She's
saw
so
it. Yeah,
sexy.
it was only like a few seasons.
She's so sexy, dude. I'm so jealous of. And
Dude,
this
she
is the
can
craziest
sing.
sentence. She can do everything.
Sing.
Dude, she's fucking Let It Go's sister.
Yeah,
Anna. Yeah.
she can actually sing.
Do you want to build a snowman? That's
yeah.
her. Yeah.
I saw her sing it live on a late show, and it sounded like.
Is that when like she
record
hosted fucking?
recording.
Remember when she hosted?
It was that was
Fallon?
the when
Yeah.
it was the episode she hosted.
Or not Fallon, for Kimmel when he
She did
when
it
he
for
was having
some
his
kid or something. She comes out singing it to the kid. It's
That's
so
sweet
cute.
as pie.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so jealous, and this is the only time any human's ever said this. I'm so jealous of Dak Shepard because he gets to go home to that beauty every fucking night.
Yeah. It's the only time it's ever been said.
I know, ever. She's so hot, and she's so like charming and delightful. Dude, there's a great little anecdote about her where she has this thing where she's like obsessed with sloths. And so he like got a sloth for her birthday.
That's crazy.
For her to like play with. Dude, she couldn't even look at it.
Oh,
She
just
was
to play with.
Yeah,
Okay.
not like own.
I was like,
fucking
that's
madness.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's insane. But no,
Someone has
just
to go feed the sloth.
yeah. This
I'm
fucking
so
sloth you bought
tired
for my
of this.
birthday 2 years ago. It's fucking obnoxious. We own a sloth.
Does anyone know where it is? I haven't seen it in 3 days. If it's dead, you're cleaning it
Well,
up.
3 days ago it was here, so it's probably over here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, right behind the couch. But yeah, no, she was like crying hysterically, like in bed. She couldn't even like look at it. It was the cutest thing because it was too overwhelming.
Sweet. Yeah,
It was so sweet. I'm in love with her. Anyway,
yeah,
that's fine. It's fine. I've loved her since Veronica Mars, so I'm OG.
Yeah, yeah, she's great in that.
She's great in everything.
Oh, what about her as the villain in the superhero movie or show?
Heroes.
Fucking she was a great villain.
She's great in everything.
Yeah.
She literally doesn't miss.
She ends up being Siler's like girlfriend at some point. Remember, they team up.
They team up. Did
It's
they?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, they hook up. Yeah.
I can't imagine Zachary Quinto with a woman.
Yeah.
But okay.
Well, he was super straight in that show.
Got Siler's here. Yeah, I can't
He's
imagine.
from the name.
Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, that's him. I remember. That was a dope show at
You're
first.
special. I want what makes you special. Like everything about
So
it
I'm
was
gonna cut
creepy.
open your fucking head
Yeah,
and do
creepy,
something
dude.
with your brain that's never explained. Do something with your brain that's never explained.
Yeah. What do they? Yeah. Because he does it to the girl that can heal, and she lives.
Yeah.
And he even says, "There's something different about you."
She's
what
hitting
about where they made
Panettiere.
this? Did you watch the sequel? And it was only one season.
Villains.
And it's the children. No. That was a season called. There was a season called Villains. I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the
that's right.
sequel to the show.
Heroes
where
2?
she dies. Yeah, she
Hayden
dies.
Panettiere?
Yeah, so even though she's invincible,
she couldn't
She
die.
dies in childbirth, and her two twins. One has hero's powers, and the other one has
Villain.
the power of like.
What do you mean hero's
the weather?
powers?
Hiro Nakamura. He has
hero.
time. Yeah,
Hero's
he can
power.
stop
Hero.
time.
Okay.
Which is the greatest power in the show. He can do
It's-
anything.
yeah.
It's so OP.
You know what else is OP? The
And
Flash.
he doesn't use it right. He could literally do anything.
Speaking of the Flash,
Yeah, the Flash
never
is OP.
uses it right.
Yeah.
You should never have any problem ever with anyone.
No, yeah, you can literally just.
Wait. He
Run
has
back
a
30 seconds.
freeze gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so before he wakes up in the morning, I'm gonna fucking punch him in the head so hard it explodes. Like I never have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Like the Flash is so OP. Oh
Yeah.
Oh, he hit me in the arm somehow with a gun because I let him. I'll go back in time and kill his mother.
If you have like, maybe like a 30 or 60-second rule, because you can't be doing that. You can't be stepping on butterflies, go all the way back to this morning into his house and punch the
I'm
guy's
just saying
head
he
off.
can't. Well, no, you don't have to go
You're
back in
touching
time
too many
to do
butterflies.
it. You don't have to go back in time to do it. Just be like, oh, this guy. Okay, so he is trying to shoot this ray gun at me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to China.
Yeah.
And then in 20 minutes, when he's not expecting me, I'm gonna punch his fucking head off. He should never have a problem with anybody.
No, it's true. Yeah, you got to really catch him off guard.
Like, dude, I was watching a scene from the show, and
Yeah.
he goes, and it's these three like henchmen guys, or one main villain and like two henchmen, and he goes super quick, knocks out the two henchmen, and then stops in front of the bad guy. Like, why don't you knock him out too?
Yeah.
He goes 1, 2.
Yeah, that
No.
wore me out.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Now
That's the
I
end of the
have to
show.
fight
End of the
you.
season. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why they can only put him up against speedsters.
You know what I liked in Batman? Is it not Batman vs Superman? It's the it is Batman vs Superman.
Justice League
Where
or Batman vs Superman?
It was Batman vs Superman, where they have Lois Lane in that bunker, like in Afghanistan.
The
and
beginning of
Superman just drops in real quick, because he's always watching out for her.
Yeah.
And she's looking at him, and she just lets go of the guy's arm, and
then he murders him.
Yeah, he literally flies him through the wall. Because he can do the same thing. He's so fast that he can't even pull a trigger fast enough or even react.
Dude, no, pull
fast.
pull the trigger.
Yeah, don't even matter.
I could still fucking
Though I love that though. She just knows like
it's the best.
Yep,
Yeah.
get him.
Yeah. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah.
It's
So
that
good.
look between them. Yeah,
She could have been. She's a great actor. She could have been way cooler.
she's great. I love
She
those
is.
movies.
She could have been
She's a
greater.
great Lois Lane.
She could have been.
I like in the Snyder cut that what's his name doesn't
I know,
drop her
I
off.
know,
That
I
she
know.
just goes and gets coffee every morning to visit his memorial, and she can't
That
even go
makes
back
sense.
to work. And
That makes
I love
all the
all
sense.
that. Yeah, they took all that out.
Brilliant.
None of that was in the movie.
No.
What's his name showing up? The Martian to
Martian Manhunter,
tell her
yeah,
we
yeah.
need you back. Like we need Lois. Like we had
Dude.
Superman, but you're just as important.
Even
doing what you do.
paying off fucking.
Him being a Martian Manhunter is so cool.
Yeah, but
greatest idea.
It's very cool. But there's so much stuff we never got to see the payoff to because we never got to see the future. Yeah, I know it's horrible.
can't
Speaking
even
of horrible
think about
movies, Do you remember the Marvels?
Yeah.
That you just watched recently? I want to talk a little bit about it for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so hot garbage or
Marvel
hot garbage?
Minute, if you will.
Yeah, let's do a. Oh fuck. Let's do a fucking
Yep.
Marvel Minute. Oops. Let's do this here. Let's move it down a little bit. There it is. A fucking Marvel Minute. So for the Marvel Minute, we're talking the Marvels.
Yeah.
Very fitting. Very fitting name. So, what did you think? Scale of 1 to 10. Let's be real here. Let's be honest. Let's not give any fucking leeway for anything.
Okay. Shit.
I agree.
On an MCU scale, it's like a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just like general Marvel film, or then general films. In general?
Yeah, like a 3, 4. It's a Marvel movie. It still had some cool stuff.
So what?
It's got
give me another
characters
3.
I love.
What else is a 3? Because 3's fair.
In the Marvel,
I'll go with a 3.
In the Marvel universe?
No. In general, just a film that's you could call a 3.
Man. Shit.
Gangster Squad. Is that higher than a 3 for you?
Yeah, I'm probably higher than a 3.
It's a 4. Who cares? Anyway, so all right.
I can't think of a 3.
Now that I know Gangster Squad's a 4, I get what a 3 is. Anyway, so it's a 3. So what did you like?
It moved some of the story forward. I think the entire film was just a way to show that
An end credit scene.
Yeah, the end credit scene was the whole point of the film.
The whole point of the film.
We've crossed over some characters now to an X-Men universe. Like Multiverse of Madness did, where we got to see this other universe where X-Men and Avengers became Illuminati. You know what I mean? Like they mixed and created. So I think this was just another way to get one of our characters into a universe with X-Men.
1 billion person.
And it was just a big lead up to that.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And a shitty.
And the ending where Kamala.
By the way, spoiler alert.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you care
where
to see this
Kamala takes on the Nick Fury persona and does the Iron Man thing.
The fuck?
Yeah, whoa.
I'm starting a team? No, you are fucking not.
Yeah, who are you?
I will not allow you to start your own team.
She's starting a team.
Starting a team.
Yeah.
Well, it's really just me. Did you know Ant-Man had a daughter? Shut the fuck up. And she's the highlight of that film.
She's great.
Did you know Ant-Man had a...
Dude, so is the Hawkeye series is so good, and she's so good in
Kate
it.
Bishop's the tits.
Kamala Khan, her show was pretty good.
Yeah, Miss Marvel was good, yeah.
But this movie was wacky. I liked when they figured out how to interchange their powers and fight together. That was cool.
So that could have been really cool.
That could have been really
cool. I
cool.
had some notes when I watched the film.
Okay.
So the editing, disjointed AF, I put. You could tell that there was a lot that was either cut from the movie or moved around.
Okay.
Because the scene transitions, you're like, that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
We cut to them in the ship when we were just in the house, like, that doesn't fit at all. So you could tell there's either big chunks missing or just moved around. I think both.
Okay.
I said, decide what this movie is. Is it Miss Marvel with the cartoon editing and that cool stuff? Is it more serious like Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Or is it more mysterious like WandaVision? Because they tried to do an amalgamy of them all and it looked like fucking shit. It was garbage.
Yeah.
Some of the graphics were just, I couldn't even look at it.
The cat scene was pointless.
It's the most pointless shit in the world.
Yeah.
We didn't need a flirking fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, it was
What's
weird.
happening? Again, that's another problem. Whose movie is it?
Yeah.
It's not Captain Marvel's sequel. It's not Captain Marvel's movie.
She played such a small role in that film.
I'd say, what do we even call her? Monica Rambeau.
Yeah,
it's her fucking movie.
It was very,
anybody's.
and that's why I think it was all just a lead up to getting her to Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which I thought it was going to be Storm. Remember my prediction before the movie came out? I was like, I think
it looked,
I think it's going to be Storm.
It's
I knew
so
it was
funny.
An X-Men.
It's so funny because when I watch it back and I saw the mom walking by with Beast in the room, I'm like, dude, he literally thought it's the exact scene where they show an X-Men.
Yeah.
And you were so close. But
very close prediction. But it's Beast, and it's that Beast.
And
so it's the
Kelsey
Beast
Grammer
from,
Beast, but just his voice, and then CG. What's happening?
Deadpool's gonna fix all this. I think.
Let's pray.
He's gonna fix it, dude.
The villain.
He's fixing.
The actress is the least intimidating human being maybe on this fucking planet.
Yeah.
The least intimidating.
Yeah.
So what does she do to make up for it? She does the villain voice, I call it.
Yeah.
You have betrayed us for the last time, Skrulls. I'm like, dude, no. And because she looks because she looks like a fucking school teacher, they give her like a grill. Look, she's evil now because she has like a couple of fucking silver teeth.
I was there that day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her origin story. Yeah.
So were a million other motherfucking people. That could have been a way better idea than.
And how did she end up with what's his name's hammer?
Never explained. I was waiting the whole movie.
Does it get destroyed? Actually, yeah. The hammer gets destroyed in Guardians 1.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure as hell does. It like it.
So she just wanted she got a hammer made to be like his hammer, like because he was. Important.
But no, because it has to have some power, and it had like the Power Stone still in it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And how did she know when you find this bangle in some dirt and you do this with the hammer and the bangle, it opens up?
There's no way to know that. Yeah, there's no history there. There's no backstory.
Zero history, no backstory. Yeah. Madness. Another thing, all the scrolls have just different Earth accents.
Yeah.
Like for none of them. For no reason. We were about to have a treaty. I don't know why'd you do this. I'm like, what the fuck? Why did the scrolls sound?
Thank you for saving us.
Yeah.
Our homeland was very important.
Yeah.
And now you have ruined everything.
Hi there, mate. Appreciate you saving us. Aren't you the bee's nose in? It's
they're
crazy.
A bunch of like NPCs from like a video game.
Yeah. God bless you, mate.
Different regions.
God bless you, mate. God bless you, mate. I appreciate you. Just keep clicking. Right. You get it. Everyone is so quippy.
Yeah.
It's it works for Star-Lord and Stark and Spider-Man and even Doctor Strange. Yeah. But not Captain Marvel. She's not quippy.
No, that's not who her
making her
character
quippy
is.
in the movie is like.
Oh. She's like the one that is like
she's
the
like
silent,
stoic and
Where's Fury? Even her whole thing.
But no, not in this movie.
The hammer flies past her face and she doesn't even flinch.
No, but in this movie, if the hammer would fly, she'd be like, "Ooh, real hammer time, huh?" It's so dumb.
Yeah, they changed her a lot.
They did. They tried to make it like her quippy. Oh, you must be in a foul mood this morning.
Hey,
man.
Peter Parker. Yeah, she is so like not that.
I'm a captain.
You got something for me?
Yeah.
They changed that.
No,
that sucks
very much. Dude, the pop music during the fight scenes, I'm into it. There's some cool stuff. Ms. Marvel sliding on the shit and doing the stuff. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Dubsteps for pussy. Love that. That's such a good movie.
So, dude,
that's why I'm so excited for the next one.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So them switching powers, I thought was a cool ass concept. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
And you could have used that in the coolest fucking way. And first of all, they didn't.
Yeah.
And the mechanics didn't make sense. So when I was watching it, I'm like, oh, it's every time anyone uses their powers. I'm like, nope, because she's using powers right now.
No, it's
then
not.
I said, oh, it's when they use their powers simultaneously. Then it wasn't. Because Monica Rambeau, in one scene, she's just sitting there, and one uses the powers, and then she flies her. She's like, what the fuck's going on? So she wasn't using her powers at that time. She was literally like just sitting.
Okay. So there were certain times where they messed
mechanics.
it up.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know. That's all you had to do. Right. Yeah. Easy not to fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And then something I noticed, every sound effect for some reason sounded like an unsheathing
it's
of
that yell effect.
The Wilhelm scream. Yeah. Those are great. Yeah.
I was there that day. It's so great. She kills the big brain thing. What is that called?
The Supreme Intelligence.
The Supreme Intelligence. It's so fucking great.
No, but it's almost that bad because it was every sound effect was the unsheathing of like a sword. So it's
I gotta watch this back,
dude. I noticed it throughout the whole movie. Yeah, that's what everything sounded like though. So
I'm gonna put you into next week. Okay, I'm gonna look for that.
How did Valkyrie summon the Bifrost?
Yeah, how did she get? She has no weapon that can do that. She doesn't have. Can Heimdall's son do it?
So that's what I said. Okay. Is give us a line at least saying, thankfully Heimdall's son was able to reconstruct the rainbow. Blah 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 blah. I'd rather it than fucking her. Oh,
I'm just here now.
I'm just a thing now. Yeah.
Anytime you need me, I can do this.
Oh, so you're literally breaking the universe.
Yeah. Actually, she could actually save anybody from anything now.
At any point. Spider-Man is there and someone's about to punch.
Yeah, she's the call.
She's
Make the call.
Broken mechanic.
I'm here. Goodbye.
Because the Thor movies did it right.
Yeah.
They broke the Rainbow Bridge, and now how much dark magic did Father have to summon?
Yeah, I love
and
that.
then Heimdall, all fathers.
Oh yeah, let
So
the dark
dope.
energy flow through me one last time.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But now that's
Sending Hulk, not Thor.
Brilliant.
Genius.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, those movies we could talk about how great they are.
I know they did everything right.
The chick who plays Monica Rambeau, really good actress.
Just real quick, even that decision we could talk about for 30 minutes,
What?
right? Him
Sending
Hulk instead of Thor.
Brilliant.
In that moment.
There's a million reasons
we
why
could
it
talk
makes more sense.
That's why those movies are so great, is there's so much there.
Even just
He's coming.
Thor, what he went through, he's not a commodity.
Yeah.
Like he has shit to deal with. Dude, there's so many reasons.
It's great.
Banner knows all of the Avengers.
He knows also that
Personally,
Thor
friends,
can live in space. Like
he knows he'll be fine.
He'll be okay.
Banner would have been a fucking goner.
Yep. And they needed him. They need
brilliant.
Yeah, they need
It's
Hulk.
brilliant. Yep. It's
He
brilliant.
knows all the mechanics. He knows what the threat is. He knows what he's after. He has to warn Earth. He's Heimdall. He knows where the stones are. He knows there's a stone on Earth. He sends him to the stone.
He literally sent him.
He sends him right to the guy
Who?
with the stone.
So good.
It's so good. Yeah, exactly. He's coming. Thanos.
Yeah.
Genius. Oh,
Who? Yeah,
So
brilliant. Iman Vellani, she's the best part of the movie. Miss Marvel.
yeah. She's
Best part of the movie.
She's good.
My last question about this film: How do the Music Planet people come up with the songs and the choreography if all they do is talk and song and dance? So how do they say, okay, guys, we're gonna do a thing where I say, "How have you been?" Right, and then you guys put your arms out. But how do they have that conversation if they only fucking talk and song?
No, remember they can break that.
No, they didn't know until until what's her name, Miss Marvel showed the Prince or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he started being able to do it, but they still didn't do it because when they arrive at the planet, everyone's fucking singing a song.
Yeah.
She even sings. They're like, "Oh, Brie Larson, you could sing. Let's showcase that. Should we showcase that? Let's showcase that." I hate when movies do shit like that.
Yeah,
And then
rough.
the guy from BTS, great fucking casting choice. Yeah, let's get the guy from BTS.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's rough.
Veronica, I thank you for beating the shit out of me. That's everything I just did. Do you know what that's from?
No.
I just took our whole episode and fucking made it one big thing. That's from Billy Madison
Okay.
at the end when they have
Nice.
the dance number. Anyway, so yeah, how did they figure that out?
Yeah.
Here's what I wrote. How do the Music Planet people come up with the songs or the choreographed dances if they can only speak in song? How do they harmonize and know what the lyrics are or the dance moves? It doesn't make any sense. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's having a planet that only sings and dances.
How do
is
you
needless.
know? Yeah. So okay, if Captain Marvel ever is to arrive,
If Captain Marvel is ever to arrive, we're gonna start with these. Come on, do it with me.
but when you
now.
say what, do we do this?
Yes, we do this when she shows
What?
up 3 times.
But will
with
you
a
be
spin.
singing something?
Yes, I'm gonna get to that part. Hold your fucking horses.
This
over
is the
there.
worst. Why are we still doing the arm thing when we don't have
We
to?
only do it 3 times. You're not listening again from the top.
But why are you doing it now? And then how does the song start?
You can do it.
Yeah, okay. If it's like that, then I would move.
Yeah.
Because ugh,
No, they seem happy there.
they do seem happy.
They seem happy.
But I don't know. God bless them. Anything else?
No. I was actually going to talk about a thing that I thought was interesting about Star Wars and Star Trek.
How long
How much
is
time
it?
do we have? I'll talk about it next time.
Well, what is it? Give me a taste. Give the audience a taste.
I was going to explain why the technology in Star Trek and in Star Wars is so
that's the whole thing.
much more advanced than ours.
That's a whole thing.
But we could be there. And I'll tell you why. But we'll get to that. I'll tell you why in a galaxy far, far away, thousands of years ago, they are doing faster than light travel, and we're on
and they had these like old ass monitors and shit.
a podcast. Yeah. About to get into gasoline cars.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
we'll get to it.
yeah, we'll get to that. So, chat, crazy man. 2 hours ago, they stopped giving a fuck. But hey, guys, love you so much from Ja Resurrectus.
Yeah, thank you so much in the chat. Let us know what you think about that conspiracy theory at the beginning. I'd love some comments on that. What's with the lasers? Why? And then let us know what you think about the Marvels, too. Did you think that movie was worth it or even necessary? If you did, I'd love to hear how and why. But thank you. Please click this stuff for us. We love that. It helps us a lot.
You could be a little more... No, it's all good.
Thumbs up?
Yeah. Click the thumbs up. We'll do it. So, guys, what Jared means to say is we appreciate you. We love you. You're the bee's knees. You're the cat's PJs. And we will see you. We have a video dropping probably Thursday as soon as I'm done with it. And then, yeah, should be dropping Thursday. And, yeah, we got some cool stuff coming out. We got some cool stuff coming your way. So stay tuned. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the hearts. We appreciate everything. You guys rock. Make sure to, check out more videos.
Birds.
Like, subscribe. Yeah, that was great. Like, subscribe, and, yeah, if you want to become a member, it's very cool. We got a lot of cool membership exclusive stuff. Just saying. If you want to watch some cool movie commentaries, what do we call them? Watch parties?
Yeah, Given Life. We did a Guardians 3 watch. You should check it out. It's a good movie. We did that.
Yeah,
it's on.
Check it out. It's on our Patreon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you can still check it out.
Well, it's I put it for free on Patreon.
There you go. So check it out on Patreon.
So I'm like, hey, guys, come to the Patreon. And then once they're there, they could watch that, and then maybe they'll join.
Yeah, Guardians 3 is really good, dude. Check it out with our commentary. It's fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It is. Yeah. It is really good. Yeah, all right. We love you guys. We'll see you on that flip-flop. Later, D-Livewire. Later, everybody. Love you so much.
Laters.
Stay cool, and we'll see you laters. Peace, y'all. See you next Tuesday.
See y'all laters.